taking it a little more chill. You know, I got a little carried away a couple of times this week. Some people enjoy it. Mostly it's about digital and, no, it's really, I'm not as upset about the digital world as I am about the direct marketers making the same claims and lies that they did back in the 80s. And it's really sad, it's really sad. So, I'm trying to find my notification. There we go. Okay, I don't see anybody. It must be a busy day. Is something happening I don't know about out there? I don't see myself on Restream. Let's see if LinkedIn. Oh yeah, LinkedIn seems okay. There we go. It's really sad. Okay, if you're out there on Periscope, give me a thumbs up or something, because I don't see you there. And I'm really hoping somebody will try YouTube, because it should be streaming on YouTube. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm John Miglosh for the Wisconsin DMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. I promised myself to be chill today. Okay, so let's get over to the news. The FTC is going to tackle dark patterns. What the heck does that mean? Yeah. Okay, thank you for the thumbs up. Dark patterns are design interfaces aimed at duping consumers, the agency said Wednesday. Bringing dark patterns to light, an FTC workshop will explore the ways in which user interfaces have the effect, intentionally or unintentionally, of obscuring, subverting, or impairing consumer autonomy. Consumer autonomy? What the heck does that mean? Decision-making or choice. This reminds me a little bit of when we tried to bring this German company into the United States, and we had to wade through laws in every state against sweepstakes, even though this had nothing, it had something to do with sweepstakes. It allowed little old ladies to join sweepstakes even if they didn't have email, because the whole sweepstakes world moved away from mail in the coupon or mail in your entry to click online. And if you didn't have online, you couldn't enter the sweepstakes. So this would enter them for you. It wasn't a sweepstakes, so none of the sweepstakes laws should have applied. But every lawyer we talked to, and we talked to lots of them, tens of thousands of dollars, said, well, they used to have standards like for an ordinary normal person. A person of normal intelligence wouldn't be duped by this. But now they've kind of ditched those laws so that the government can say whatever they want. So I'm a little concerned about this. On the other hand, it does make me feel better because I've often suspected these dark patterns. I thought, is there something wrong with me? Or do they deliberately make it impossible to find my size in a closeout item? I can find double extra large. I talked about this yesterday. I can find triple extra large, but I can't find my size unless it's not on sale. Do they do the same thing with the people that are double extra large? Do they make it so they can't find them either and just get frustrated? They see lots and lots of on sale items, but get frustrated and just go with it? I think that might be the case. Anyway, apparently they sneak extra items into a consumer's online shopping cart. Now I can tell my wife. So what did you buy this time? Oh, I think they must have snuck that into my cart. It's dark patterns. The FTC is checking into it. That's what happens to my shopping cart when I go. She sends me for, go get a bag of flour, and I come back with $100 worth of condiments or something. They snuck them into my shopping cart. Okay, anyway. Their poster child for this is Amazon Prime, which I think is probably right. They called it a roach motel, where getting in is almost effortless, but escape is an ordeal, right? Okay. I thought I canceled Amazon Prime at least 3 times. I don't even remember signing up for it, but I apparently did. And, I'd see these bills for $14 on my credit card statement from work, And I say, this can't be right. How do I get out of this thing? And, I just kept doing it and just kept canceling. but I didn't probably do it quite right. So anyway, that was a funny article. I mean, most people wouldn't see the humor in it, but I did, of course. Okay, most marketers say virtual events, are here to stay. And of course, you know, we were working virtual back in the mid 90s. My IT guy moved to Moscow. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. And we used to do it with a light bulb, you know, an old light bulb. I mean, no, he'd have one light bulb like in the middle of the room. That was all he had. And we'd huddle around the screen to talk with him on Yahoo or something. So, you know, it's nothing new for us. We've been doing it the whole time. But so 85% say virtual events are here to stay, and 57 or 58% say they're going to spend more money on things. Which brings me to the commercial. We're having the Tactical Marketing System webinar this afternoon at 3 p.m. Chicago time. It'll be here. You know, we want to put up a gated community and charge you $150 or something, but we haven't gotten to it yet. So for this month at least, it's still free. And you can register at WDMA.org. You know, we don't send out lots of emails or something. We send them to my LinkedIn subscribers, but we don't do it necessarily for we don't necessarily do it for the WDMA subscribers. So it's okay. It's relatively safe. It won't materially affect the tsunami of emails you get. But it's going to be great. I think, you know, I've been working on this for 4 years. I've been working on why mail and how it fits together in marketing. And I think I'm really getting it. And maybe you say, well, you should have had it a long time ago. Yes, I know, but I still don't see anything like it when I read about why people should be doing mail. So I really think you'll learn a lot. If you're selling mail, if you're USPS or you're in printing, I think it'll really help you. Plus, we're going to announce a new kind of a relationship for people who join the WDMA, and I think you'll like it. I'm looking for just a few companies that want to explore this further, implement it further. So I think it's going to be really good. Okay, and you know, we're going to talk about serious stuff, like, this week I featured an article about how direct mail is in the Renaissance. Well, it might be in the Renaissance, but, you know, this is the billions of pieces of ad mail volume, down, 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 which means that there's an opportunity there, of course. But you better get in on it quick before the Postal Service cancels all their service. And if you're with the USPS, come and fight with me. It's okay. I'm okay with that. You know, plus, you know, you only get the chat. So go to WDMA.org and go to WDMA.org, and register, and you'll have a lot of fun. It'll be great. So let's go back to this. Okay, so now I want to talk about there's no such thing as digital. They took my clock away. No, I left my phone at home today. There's no such thing as digital marketing. And this guy refers to Legos Rebuild the World. And so let's go over to Legos Rebuild the World and see what that's about. And, oops, let's go over here. You can this commercial just goes on, and it's always fun. And maybe we'll skip to the end. But it's basically about imagination. And the author, I think his name is Mark, does a great job of talking about why this commercial really gets through on digital. So there's a little rabbit. Here comes the hunter. Change hairdos. This is kind of what Legos would look like in the real world, right? Okay. So it's all kinds of fantasy in your imagination. Okay, and in the end, he catches the bunny, but his bow turns into a carrot, and he turns into a bunny. Reveal the world. Okay, so that's fun. And he also mentions the Geico commercial, and so I'm gonna I'm going to do this one because this one's fun too.
Don't thank me. Thank the savings.
You can't skip this Geico ad because it's already over. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Anyway, so Geico had this whole series of unstoppable ads where you couldn't hit the skip the ad because it just got silly, where they froze, but it wasn't a frozen picture. It was actually they're just holding still, and then something strange happens. So let's go back to the real article so we can. Yeah, Mark Bauer. Okay, so whoops, got to hit this button. You're helping me out there. I know you will remind me. So unskippable ads hits home in the digital world because it basically makes fun of the 5 seconds that everybody shows a panorama and then zooms into what they want to talk about in the ad. Geico puts the stuff right up in the beginning. You can't skip this because we already mentioned Geico. And so the comedy kicks in, and our audience is still receptive to digital marketing. Well, and here's the punchline. There's no such thing as digital marketing, okay? Digital is a hugely important tactical approach to marketing. It's just a tactic. It's one more way of getting your message across, right? Maybe not the best way. So our audience is still receptive to novelty in marketing? Oh, you bet. We just saw it. I was receptive to it. I don't remember ever seeing that thing before, which is another problem. But the novelty fades. You always have to be thinking of new ways to do things, new pricing models, new UX ideas, new creative. But that's what we're here for. Except, and here's my punchline, except if you understand tactile marketing. If you understand what we're going to be talking about this afternoon, you can actually develop a self-improving marketing model. You can take the game away from the pure creatives who just want novelty, which is a trap, because you're going to change even things that are working. And I'm going to explain how you avoid that this afternoon and how you create marketing that's strategic over time. Sound interesting? Invite your friends. I don't know what the limit is on YouTube, but I think we can have more than 10 people if we want. It's not a Zoom meeting. It's a stream thing, webinar. So have a great day. Like and share. Your friends will know you're smart.